The tech binoculars, they're back, and they're bigger and better than ever, giving you all the joy on a Spyglass and so much more. And here's a guide on how to unlock it, and how to code it into unofficials. You're right kids, it's Rasclark, and it's back. The tech binoculars. I covered this last year. It was a thing in Genesis Part 1, and it's finally back, but this time can be used on any map. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So within my guide last time, there was a way to get this legit on official servers, and let's see if it still works.
Good day, Survivor.
Good day, Survivor. And that was by buying tier 3 loot crates. So we're going to buy a bunch of these and see if we can still get one. The spawn code, if you want to know, is cheat GFI bino. In bish bash bosh electronic binoculars. There we go. You can spawn these in on any map now. The ultimate long range reconnaissance tool. This was a year ago when I first did this.
Welcome to the Hexagon Exchange.
So I'm wondering, did the devs take it out? If they took it out of the loot crate, I'm aware people have got these unofficial. Ah, we unlocked a blueprint. No way. So there you go. You can still get these legit on Genesis Part 1. And you can get a BP, costing not a lot of resources. And certainly worth your time. So firstly, what's so special about them? So here's your Spyglass in all its glory. You all know what a Spyglass is. It's one of the first things you should build in ARK. A Spyglass is by far one of the most valuable things you need in ARK. As covered in my top 10 video, I'll leave a link in the description. But there's a new boy in town. And it's a big deal. So not only does it tell you the lon and lat of where you're positioned are, I know you can see this on the map, it tells you which direction you're facing and how far distance wise the thing you are looking at is. You can see here, if I move from that UT down there you go. Furthermore, as you probably just heard, whatever you're focused on, you can hear the noise that they're making. You're thinking, well, what's the purpose of that? There we go. If I get close to this Jenny, I can hear the Jenny nice, loud and clear, which gives me two advantages. One, tells me roughly where the Jenny is, which, yeah, I know, the blue emanating stuff's going to help me there. But two, on a map with people able to talk in-game, you can now use this to focus on people and hear what they're saying. That's so cool. When these first came out, there used to be a way to toggle the vision, but I think they've taken this out. So what I believe is this is now a legit thing by Wildcard. I believe they want you to get this, but they haven't said a single word about this. So there you go, on any server, official or otherwise, you can get these. Legit. Another quick thing worth noting is these aren't on the engram list, so the only way to obtain these is via red loot crates on Genesis Part 1. So unofficial servers, I can hear you saying, well, how do you code it into drops then, mate? Well, as it happens, I've already got a guide on how to do that. However, I'm going to go through it again for you out there. Okay, first, if you've got Beacon, there's a very easy way to do this. Credit to the developer of this, as he has already dropped this in. So all you need to do is go to the loot drop section of your server. Make sure you've got all maps selected. You're going to need Genesis Part 1. But I always find ticking them all isn't a bad idea anyway. As you might be able to see, this is Crystal Isle, so there's many drops to change. But let's add them into white drops. Here's new drop, Island, white. There it is, spawns on Crystal Isle, so it tells me it's definitely going to spawn on the map. Don't worry about that. Here we are. And then that's our settings. And now we're going to click on new item set. And obviously you can switch this out to whatever you want it to be, but tech bino, why not? And just simply search it. Tech binoculars. There we go. Electronic binoculars. ChanceToBeBlueprint, you can choose that if you want to. Up to you. And there we go. That's all ready and set now. And you can see here I'm guaranteed an electronic binoculars every time. And you can see every now and then I get the blueprint. And all I've got to do now is deploy that to save the changes. And I will do that actually so you can see to make the changes to my server. Now, not all of you have Beacon. If you don't, honestly, I recommend this wholeheartedly. It makes changing the config so much easier. So here's my server, and you're going to go into your expert settings to do this. You can't code this stuff without expert settings, so I'm going to assume you have them. Go to your game.ini. Right, there's my code. It's a long line of code, so I'm not going to imagine you're going to be able to read that, but we'll get Notepad out. And there you go, that's how you code it into a white drop on crystal isles. Of course, there's a lot of variables to this. If you want to change it to a different supply crate, you would change this part because that's level 03. You can change the level to be in a different drop. There's a lot of variables here, but that's if you want to get one guaranteed in a white drop. I'll put this code in the description so you can use this. And that's it. That's all you need to know to code it in. And there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've learned something. Get yourself a tech binoculars while you still can, whilst it's hot. I'm sure the devs are meaning this to be a thing now in the game because you can now transfer this from server to server to server. Are you going to get yourself one? Comment below, let me know. My name's Ross Clark. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, peace out.